Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina Panthers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Good, set. Go Silver, ready? Yeti. 73. Hey, 73.
Hurts throwing right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
63. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Throwing is Hurts. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a 2nd and 10. Dobbs goes in motion. 2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. Hurts. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Here we go. Green Jack.
Love now to pass on 1st down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Rails, yellow. White, white. Hey, hey, blue. Smash, red. Ready?
Love now. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Red, cycle. Black chop. Beetle blue.
First down, going to the air with Love. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is out of bounds here. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Love will sneak it. And he is going to lose yardage here. A couple extra tight ends are in. Third and goal from the 1. Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Fury, yellow. Slide blue.
On fourth down, Love. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus. Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Following the interception, Love. Throws it to the sideline, and Kamara's got the completion. Touchdown, Carolina! Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Go Silver, ready? Yeti, Yeti. 73, 73.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now you look at this defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Hey, 73, 73. 63, 63, 60.
On 1st down, Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10.
63. Call up Yeti. Call up Yeti. Call up Yeti.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Hey, go steal.
In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Blaster, 6.
2nd down, Love. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
6. Mega. Claws red.
Now Love. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
Touchdown, Vikings! Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Caleb Shudak on to try the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Drill green.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Come on, set. Green Jack.
First down, Love to pass. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. No gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Hurts changing up the play. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 14-7. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete Make him feel good about himself and continue to run your offense.
Rails, yellow.
Love now on second down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down, here's Hurts. Short throw caught by Pitts. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Even in only 10 games, seeing Pitts drop from 1,000 to under 400 yards receiving was tough last season. And he has only 3 total touchdowns in his first 2 years. Still one of the most athletic tight ends in the league. I expect last season to be the anomaly.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Hurts. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Hey, 73, 73. 63, 63. Hey, easy, 63, 63. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
No touch. Carl left Yanni. Carl left Yanni.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Schwartz. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, bad.
Off the option, here's Gibbs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Read option. This is Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jahmyr Gibbs. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now 21-7. Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
22 needle. Spike. White. Ready.
Love from the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a throw here to his running back. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd.
Touchdown, Vikings! Scotty Miller from 6 yards away. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the route is on here in this first half.
He ain't know he was finna beat his ass. Your shit gonna lag out? Okay. Come back, take this ass whoop.
Time to speak of remaining in this first
That shit
half
gonna
as we
lag
kick
out. Come
things
back and
off.
take this ass whoop.
And that'll be a little too hot to
Fuck out
handle
of
as
here.
it will skip through the end zone for a
My
touchback.
defense is impeccable, nigga. I'm like that. Really like that. Really been like that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10
Yeah, he
seconds
fucked.
to
He
go
fucked.
before
He fucked.
halftime.
It's a wrap. Yeah, nigga ain't got shit for me.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw now, here's Love.
Sit down, nigga.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
You going to have.
Multiple
Okay,
players
bet.
combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I want more
Now they'll take a
stats.
timeout defensively.
I
After
want
the
more
second down
stats.
play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Love.
Dummy.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought
Fuck out of here. Give me them stats, nigga.
final play of this first half.
Quit, nigga.
That's it for the first half.
Come on, man.
Quarters to go. We'll have
You
plenty
sit
more
right
to
there,
see
take this
here.
belt to ass, nigga. I don't know why I let y'all little young niggas get me flustered when I see y'all come out in that cover 3 like I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Welcome back, Charles and I settled into the booth ready
I don't know why. I don't know why I do this. It's less of that. This nigga can't move the ball. I got the boy in a proverbial chokehold. You see what I'm saying? I got the boy in an absolute straitjacket. He gonna quit. He gonna run it out. Oh, he wants to hoop. Youngin wants to hoop. I subscribe.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history.
Take your check down.
Let's try to come back from a
Take your check down.
possession deficit.
Take your check downs.
And partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw
Give me that.
And now here's another interception. Down the right sideline.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this.
Give me that,
Because
nigga.
blowout territory right now. That
Motherfucking ball, nigga.
surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the
That young nigga got a snag and then he started talking to his motherfucking teammates. Yeah, these funk ass niggas ain't fucking with me. Yeah, these niggas can't fuck with me.
Might have to start digging into our second half.
Yeah, these niggas can't fuck with me.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite.
He like them wheel routes. I like them too. He like them wheel routes. I like them too. He like them wheel routes. I like them too. Come on now. I was nervous last week. I ain't nervous no more. You better jump it. I ain't get the jump, pussy. Escort. Escort. End zone. If he play all the way through, I'm gonna put up 70. If he play all the way through, I'm gonna put up 70.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
I could have picked that. 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 I ain't gonna lie. If I had played it, I would have picked that shit. Mid speed just ain't tall enough. Imagine saying that. Mid speed ain't tall enough.
You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game
I just got so many weapons. I could really put anybody anywhere.
Everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Play action this time with Love.
See, that's what happened.
That's A.J. Brown. And quickly, they get to the line. On play action, Love to throw. This is caught.
He's ass. This nigga sucks.
This one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first down.
No, we ain't doing all that.
And this has been a familiar sight
Oh, there.
as they stop him.
Oh, there, nephew.
It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
Bit off a little bit more than you could chew there, nephew.
He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Love now. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, Love.
I mean, I have 4 zones right there. 4 of them. 4 zones right there. Madden. 4 zones right there. That's a poverty fucking, that's a charity touchdown. That's alright. See, it's shit like that made me want to beat the shit out of niggas. It's shit like that made me want to just beat the shit out of niggas. It's shit like that just get me so heated. I just be like, who the fuck these niggas think they is? You know what I'm saying? I be asking myself, like, who the fuck these niggas think they is?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. That's alright. That's what happens when you try new plays. That's what happens when you try new plays. That's alright. Anything to keep them in the game. I don't give a fuck about these turnovers. I don't. Granted, I'm better than that. I don't. Till I get High Route Master and, you know what I'm saying? Everything I need, PLE, I don't give a shit.
As this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch.
That's my baby in the back screaming and shit.
Hurts now, hoping to make up for that pick 6. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Shit easy.
A big play there for Minnesota. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Ooh, that was an amazing swat. That was an amazing swat.
When this drive is over.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. This will be caught.
Did I think they got picked? Yeah. Did
They
it?
get
No.
6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. 4th down to give to Gibbs. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Fuck out of here, niggas.
Jahmyr Gibbs. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here. Working out of the gun. Love. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Kamara trying again. And you can sense the frustration now as they're going to drop him again behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Brown. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Brown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers get...
I don't care because I'm just going to go down and score again. I don't even give a fuck. I wish my defense would play better, but it's alright.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
63.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Gibbs straight ahead, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. He's going to let it fly. And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
On second down, Love once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. So they'll walk him back half the distance. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Hurts. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And down right around the 37. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Hurts to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Minnesota, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on.
Man, this shit light, man. I don't give a fuck about all these picks and all that other shit, man. Let me figure out what defense you're in. It's a wrap for your ass. Let me figure out what defense you're in. It's a wrap for your ass. We're going to keep doing improviser just because it's attached to all the other shit. So, throw power, go up. Cool. That nigga be doing noodles across the field, boy. Noodles! The noodles! The noodles! If it's too, I'm a fun woo. Come on. I got you in the box, so I need you to hit. Caleb, you probably just played your last game with me. I'm gonna just give it a bean photo with you. Keep it a beanie bean. 25. Hundo XP. QB did what he was supposed to do. Tight headband, little hoops in there. Good shit though. Flabbergasted in there. I just got talent and speed everywhere you look. Talent and speed everywhere you look. Well, yeah, niggas. I'll be back later on tonight to do it again to you. Tap in.